So, so welcome to my FromSoftware tier list. We'll start with the games in release order. So first we have Demon Souls. Where should we? You know what? I would say Demon Souls is, yeah, it's C tier, C tier, yeah. No, or you know what? B tier, B tier. Because there's just not that much to do. It is pretty short, and the bosses are pretty disappointing. But yeah, the levels is where the real challenge is. But the levels, they can be pretty uh, not not that great, not that fun. Although overall I'd say it's a really good game, but compared to the rest, whoa, whoa, yeah, Demon Souls, it's a good start. And here we have Dark Souls. Now Dark Souls, like personally, it's my favorite. But if I'll think a bit more objectively, maybe I'd say, yeah, objectively, it's probably no. You know what? I'm gonna say yes because none of these games even compare to the world building of Dark Souls and the atmosphere. Honestly, like maybe it's personal preference, I don't know, but for me, like playing through the first Dark Souls is genuinely the best gaming experience I've ever had. And yeah, none of the other games really captured the same feeling, and I think it had to do with the interconnected world. I think that was like well, the thing that made it so special. Because after I've replayed it in New Game Plus, it's like yeah, it's still fun. I still like it, but after I did that after I played all the other games, and it's like, yeah, I can, I see now that the core gameplay maybe doesn't hold up as well as most of the other ones, but like Dark Souls 1's world still, honestly, like none of these games you got nothing on Dark Souls 1's world, I swear. Maybe Elden Ring, but like it's so different in a way because it's just so fucking. I feel like they focused on the sheer scale more than the quality. But not to shit on Elden Ring though, that like I still love that. But yeah, that's what I feel. And here we have Dark Souls 2. Honestly, I think I would. Damn, this is hard. Nah, I think I would put it in B honestly, because I feel like it is pretty similar to Demon Souls in the sense that the boss runs and the levels are like the hardest part. And yeah, I think I'd put it a bit before Demon Souls though, because like Dark Souls 2 has a lot. Like there's a lot to do there, and the DLCs, I fucking love the DLCs, bro. Like shit. Honestly, the old Iron King DLC with Fume Knight. Oh my god, Fume Knight was out of the entire Dark Souls trilogy. Fume Knight was literally the hardest boss I faced. I didn't struggle with any boss as much as I struggled with him. But yeah, I also love that boss. It was one of the few bosses in that game that I actually loved fighting. That was really difficult and actually felt fair. So yeah, but that's just one boss. I think like overall the game it is lacking in some aspects, but like honestly, I really like Dark Souls 2. I really do. It is really different compared to all the other ones, and yeah, it's a shame that the sequel kind of ignored most of the things that Dark Souls 2 set up, but I guess a lot of it kind of didn't compare in quality to the other ones. Maybe I don't know, but still, like there was a lot I liked about it, and yeah, I like Dark Souls 2. I really do. But now we have Bloodborne. Shit, it's actually crazy how I got to play this game. I bought a copy of the Game of the Year edition, and and then I borrowed my friend's PS4 for like a month, and I played it then. And man, was it fucking fun! Holy shit! It was really difficult in the beginning though. Like I really didn't like having to farm blood vials in the beginning. That kind of sucked. I'm not gonna lie, because I died to Gascoigne like a lot, and it was also the first Souls game I played with a controller, so I had to get used to that too. And man, that was fucking like, honestly, I'd say the most difficult thing about the entire game was the controller. Like literally nothing else in the game even compares to just having to use the fucking use a controller, bro. Like holy shit. Yeah, probably because I'm used to mouse and keyboard, but like the the fucking like how you press the buttons on the controller, like the fucking keybinds on the controller, that's fucking retarded, bro. That's fucking shit. But yeah, other than that, like the game itself, like once you actually get past the beginning and the learning curve, it's fucking awesome. It's without a doubt like one of the best out of all of them. Like objectively, I'd say it's better than Dark Souls 1 in terms of like how many things it actually does so fucking well. I absolutely love that there's like every weapon is unique. Like literally every weapon seems viable, and yeah, the fucking trick weapons, the transformative attacks and shit. That's fucking, oh my god, it's fucking awesome. Yeah, no, I fucking loved it. Honestly, I'd say the only thing I really disliked is like the Chalice dungeons fucking sucks, and I did all of them. I didn't really do any of the uh, procedurally generated ones, but I did every fixed one, and yeah, they fucking sucked. But they were pretty fun though. Like I'm not gonna lie, but they were it. Like I should say, there's just too many of them. Like it got repetitive pretty quick. But still, it's a cool, nice extra thing that you can do. I think most people probably just ignore the Chalice dungeons, but I heard that there was unique bosses there, so I want to do them, and there was some pretty cool bosses. But yeah, it was also in the Chalice dungeons where the most bullshit were, like the fucking, like the defiled watchdog, bro. Like fuck that guy, bro. Fuck that, without a doubt, like the fucking hardest boss in the game. Or it's either him or fucking Lauren Darkbeast. Fuck that fucking Lauren Darkbeast and his fucking bolt attacks. Like fuck that shit, bro. That's fucking retarded. But yeah, other than that, like, and yeah, that they reused Rom. Like fuck, I gotta say that Rom, like out of every single boss in the main game, I fucking hate Rom. Like it's literally the when I think when I played New Game Plus on Bloodborne, like the only thing that really like almost stopped me from doing it was that I thought, oh no, I'll have to fight Rom again. Like fuck Rom, bro. fucking, I fucking hate that boss so much. Like holy shit. And yeah, they reused him. Like fucking, yeah, fuck that. But other than that, like honestly, on like Bloodborne, it's a special game. It's a special game, and the DLC, oh my fucking god. I also think like Bloodborne has the best soundtrack out of all these games, and the DLC, like holy shit. My favorite boss in Bloodborne is Ludwig, and his fucking OST is like oh, it's honestly my favorite. But I think honestly Lawrence soundtrack might be. I think I might like that more, but I just didn't really like Lawrence boss fight. But yeah, his soundtrack is fucking epic as hell. Yeah, I'll put Bloodborne here. Like fuck, man, I love Bloodborne. I just wish it was on PC. Holy shit! Like the thought that like I can play all these other games. I played Demon Souls on on a PS3 emulator, so I can play all of these games on my PC, but not fucking Bloodborne, bro. Like that makes me so sad. I want to have the option to just go back there and play it. Like fuck, man, it was such a great game. Holy shit! And yeah, now we have Dark Souls 3. Like when I'll just get it out of the way. I fucking love Dark Souls 3. I really do. And I gotta say, the bosses, the boss lineup, without a doubt, like the boss lineup in this game, none of the other games even compares. Like holy fucking shit, bro. But the thing that it lacks is, yeah, the world. The world is really, really lacking. Like I honestly want to say that it's got the worst world out of all of them. Like it's like it feels like the most linear game out of them all. Even worse, even not as linear as Demon Souls. Honestly, like yeah, the world was super fucking lacking. Like what was there, it was good, but like it wasn't. It was nothing compared to every other game. So that was a real shame because like the world building was the thing that I honestly loved the most. I think that's what made the Dark Souls 1 like so ingrained into my brain because the world like it felt like I was there in Lordran, you know. With Lothric like it wasn't really the same. But the bosses like holy shit. I want to say that they made up for it with the bosses because holy fuck are the bosses great. And when I first played the game like it was such a fucking huge step up in difficulty from the previous games like Dark Souls 1. Yeah, it was hard but you got used to it. Dark Souls 2. Yeah, the bosses they were mostly pretty easy. Like it was just Fume Knight, and it was mostly the run-ups and levels that was fucking brutal. But then Dark Souls 3, like their levels, they're nothing, and then the bosses, holy fucking shit, was it a jump in difficulty for me at least? So yeah, I guess I didn't really appreciate it as much when I first played it, but when I played New Game Plus, damn, that's when it really hit me. Like fuck, man, these bosses are fucking great. But the DLC though, even first time I played the DLC, like the DLC, that's fucking, oh my god, that's god tier, bro. Like Gale is like, it has to be the most fun boss I've ever fought against, honestly, like holy shit. And Midir, holy shit, Midir is such a fucking sick boss, like it's fucking insane. And Sister Fried, like fuck man. And hell, even the Demon Prince, like I don't hear him or them, I don't hear enough talk about them, like fuck man, the Demon Prince is fucking awesome. It was such an insane fight. Yeah, yeah, I fucking love dogs. No, honestly, I gotta put it in S. Like the bosses, they make up for it. Like the world, yeah, it's lacking. It's honestly incredibly lacking. But holy fuck, man, the bosses, like it's insane. No, it's almost like I should add another tier. All right, so we're we're changing the ranking a bit. I'm going to place. Yeah, yeah, all right. I'll be more objective. I'm going to place Bloodborne up here, and then these two down here. Honestly, I'll do that because like fucking the bosses, like holy shit, it's so fun. So, yeah, because these games like they don't deserve anything less than S, bro. So it's best that I create a rank above that still like doesn't undermine these two. So yeah, yeah, because Sekiro, holy fucking shit, bro. Holy fucking shit, like, ah, man, Sekiro, like, honestly, it's really different compared to all the other games. It really is, like, but still, it does feel like it has the same. I don't know how I should say it, like DNA. Like it feels, you, you still feel like yeah, it's a FromSoftware game. But fuck, man, the combat in this game is the most fun combat I've ever experienced in any game. Like holy shit, and yeah, the learning curve was fucking insane. Like it took me like over a month. Just I got stuck on Genichiro, and I just couldn't beat him, and I didn't understand how to fucking play. And so I would go into the game, try and try and defeat him, and a couple times and fail, and just be on and off for weeks. And then when it finally clicked, like holy shit, like what the fuck is? Honestly, Sekiro is like it deserves its own fucking tier. Honestly, like if out of any of these games, like if there's any one of them that's actually perfect, like I genuinely can't find a single fucking flaw in it, honestly. Or they're of course perfect, like as perfect as a game possibly can be. Uh, like Sekiro, it it is it. It's it. Like say, I've never experienced anything more perfect than Sekiro, honestly. Like holy shit. Yeah, it was such a great time because, like man, mastering that combat, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, it's a fucking it's a tragedy they didn't release any fucking DLC for that game. Like holy shit. Yeah, I need to make its own tier. Like I need to. We'll call it S plus plus. Sekiro's fucking S plus plus, bro. Holy shit. Damn. Yeah, Sekiro. I don't really know what much there is to say. Like I'm trying to figure out if there's any problems I have with it. Like it had the most difficult learning curve out of all of them, but unlike like Bloodborne, for example, like it too, like it took me a while to get used to it, but like it was nothing compared to how it was to Sekiro. But also, it wasn't like Sekiro. At least felt fair. It felt like, yeah, I just don't know how to play. While Bloodborne felt more like, I don't know, because you were like tied to resources, like the bullets were Quicksilver bullets were basically essential, if you ask me. And yeah, I guess you can say the healing isn't, but like I thought like healing you get it in all the other games. Like it's only Demon Souls that you have to farm them, and that wasn't really a problem, honestly. I've never really experienced that as a real struggle in that game. But yeah, like yeah, it's a hard game to get into, I guess. But man, like there's just nothing like it. Holy shit! Yeah, it's a fucking perfect game. It really is. I fucking loved all the bosses. Damn. Yeah, I was not disappointed with that. Like holy shit, man. I wish they would make more games like Sekiro. Now we have Elden Ring. Elden Ring. Honestly, I am kinda mixed about Elden Ring. Like I really do love the game, but out of all of these, I also like it has the highest highs and the lowest lows. It really do. Like the only game I can really compare to it in that sense is Dark Souls 2. But Dark Souls 2 is like, yeah, it has the lowest lows, but it doesn't have the highest highs too. Like it has like, yeah, it has highs. It has highs. But yeah, Elden Ring is so extreme in both ends that I'm kind of mixed because I honestly I hated how they reused so many bosses. But I also understand why they did it. But it's just I take quality over quantity any day of the week. So that was just it was just a shame to me. But and like the thing I really disliked the most was that they really emphasized the use of spirit ashes, and I honestly I just don't like that system. I really don't. And I didn't like how the game either felt too easy or too hard. I was struggling throughout the entire game to find a middle ground because just playing as I played all the other games with just with a big sword and and trying to beat the shit out of all the bosses, like I couldn't really do that and enjoy my time. Like I felt like I was playing the game wrong, honestly. And yeah, it kind of was because like they were throwing these spirit ashes at me all the time. That's something that annoyed me a lot when I would go into a catacomb, for example, and at the end there'd be a spirit summon because I didn't want to use them, and I felt like, man, is this the only thing I get? Because it felt like it was the only thing I would get as a reward, and so yeah, yeah, it was a shame. I just couldn't find the balance where I actually enjoyed it. But perhaps I should have just explored more of the magic. Maybe that's the way to play because yeah, I just couldn't enjoy my time just running in with a sword because the difficulty just felt unfair. It really did, and I didn't really enjoy being stuck on a boss for fucking fucking days, man. And not being able to move forward, and when I can just fucking summon in a fucking mimic tier and the boss fight will be over on first try, you know, like it felt like there was something wrong there. You can't really do that in any of the other games. Like, yeah, you can summon in NPCs and stuff, but yeah, it's never been as heavily encouraged as it is in Elden Ring. So yeah, I think it was a big misstep. But yeah, nonetheless, like it is insane, the scale of this game. Like, there's so fucking much things to do, and like it is fun to explore. I can't lie, it is, like, because there's the variety of things in this game. Like, that's pretty insane. So yeah, but I'll put it in A. I think that's where it belongs. Yeah. So here's the list, and yeah, see, I'm pretty proud of it, honestly. I think this is pretty fair. Yeah. Yeah, so you comment what you think, if you agree or disagree. I'd love to have a discussion. Or maybe you'll shit on my taste, I don't know, it's up to you. But anyway, take care, thanks for watching.